right. Let's get 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 right. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Dilla T. And this is No Filters. Always appreciate you hitting that like button when you come in. Subscribing to the channel so you don't miss an episode. And sharing this with the world. And of course, family, when you come in, get comfortable. Get you something to drink. Get you something to eat. Get you something to smoke if that's what you do. Because you see the title, family. Oh, shit. Trump, our president of the United States. Name is in the same sentence with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, why the fuck would that be happening to our damn Trump president? Huh? Let's get into this here.
Let's get the mic check real quick, man. Press 1 if y'all can hear me. Salute to everybody tapping on in, man. If y'all can hear me, press 1 in the comment section. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Y'all already know what it is, man. Appreciate all of y'all, man. No, Jeffrey Epstein is not here anymore. He is passed away. That has been confirmed. But now, from the pressure from the general public, the pressure from all the citizens who are not jockstrap sniffers, but who are truth seekers, the pressure has mounted, and now the truth is starting to come out. And everybody, salute to all of you guys that are tapped on in. They have to protect this man at all costs right here on the right-hand side of your screen. Excuse me, sir, don't be coming in here trying to scream at me and yell at my chat, bro.
They got to protect him. Let's get right.
So, man, it's going down, man. Right now, everybody's been wondering what's been going on. Just to take y'all back just for a second. The DOJ and the FBI, Donald Trump's DOJ and his FBI was screaming to the high heavens before the election that they wanted the Epstein list to be released. Well, they got elected, got in the office, and the people, the same people who voted for him, the MAGA people, and all these other people who voted for them, held them to that word, that they want the list released. Well, recently, Pam Bondi came out after originally saying that she had the list on her table, on her desk, and that she had to basically review it before releasing it, which is why we want to know why would you need to review it or do whatever you had to do. She came back and then said, "Nah, I wouldn't talk about that."
Hold up, fam. Let's get right. Let's get right. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Dilla T. You come and hit that like button. Subscribe right now. We about to cook this nigga. Clearly, Jeffrey Epstein is unalive. That's right. Jeffrey Epstein is unalive at this point. He's unalive. He's not in the world no more. He's unalive. Now, the problem is, and the situation is that Jeffrey Epstein, this guy right here, he used to have an island where all the celebrities, politicians, big name, millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, zillionaires, cajillionaires was on the island, what they really want to call it Epstein Island, basically. Let's call it that, right? So they on the island and shit. And Epstein got the whole motherfucker set up just like Diddy got it set up in his house. Cameras everywhere. He also got everybody there that he knows does everything. Hearing about kids being there, underage children being there, the worst shit going on this fucking island. First of all, y'all on a fucking island. Clearly, you don't want nobody knowing what the fuck going on anywhere. That's what that is. So, they on the island, fam, and think about it. They on the island, and on the island, they got every celebrity you know and I know. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kevin Spacey, Tyler Perry's, you Kanye West's of the world. All of them, they on this island. But what's going on the island is despicable, disgusting, trifling. The same shit they names are all in the fucking news for now. That's what was going on the island. So, of course, you know Donald Trump, a young Donald Trump, was on the island. Nigga, partying with your boy Jeff Epstein over here. On the island. So now you got to understand something. Trump is the president of the United States. You got to understand something. These people was kicking it back then. They ain't think today Donald Trump would be president of the United States. So now they talk about the FBI. See, you got to understand, Epstein had a list of all these motherfuckers on the island going crazy and trafficking, doing nasty shit. He got the list. You know he got a list. If Diddy got a fucking list, he had a list. You understand? Let's keep going so you understand what the fuck's going on for the niggas in the back. Let's go.
Now Donald Trump's DOJ and FBI saying there is no... The DOJ and the FBI, Donald Trump's DOJ and his...
Boogeyman in this motherfucker. What's up, my dog fam? FAM, just right, hit that like button, subscribe, fam. We cooking.
Well, they got elected, got in the office, and the people, the same people who voted for him, the MAGA people, and all these other people who voted for them, held them to their word that they want the list released. Well, recently, Pam Bondi came out after originally saying that she had the list on her table, on her desk, and that she had to basically review it before releasing it, which is why we want to know why would you need to review it or do whatever you had to do. She came back and then said, nah, I wasn't talking about that. I was just saying in general. And now Donald Trump's DOJ and FBI is saying there is no list, there is no more information, no more files like that. It's just, you know, there is no list of contacts or
What?
not a client, let's not just say, or this and the third to be released. There's no more information. He took his own life, they're saying, and it's over with. End investigation.
Your husband just...
Wait a fucking minute. You ain't just tell me they just covered that shit up right in front of our goddamn face. Right in front of our face. No, nigga, let's say that shit again. Bring that shit back. Bring that shit back, because they just try to say this man is unalive.
And that she had the DOJ and the FBI, Donald Trump's DOJ and his FBI was screaming to the high heavens before the election that they wanted the Epstein list to be released. Well, they got elected, got in the office, and the people, the same people who voted for him, the MAGA people, and all these other people who voted for them.
See, that's calling a motherfucker bluff.
They want the list released.
See, that's calling a bluff. That's like, see, Trump and them think they smart in the motherfucker. But let me tell you about something about a dumb motherfucker trying to call a bluff. Y'all gonna ask them people to release the list. Trump and them people asked these people to release the list as if he wasn't on it, knowing he was kicking it back then. All right. Groping bitches, doing all type of shit. So now you come to turn around and tell me that they found that they give you what you asked for, motherfucker. And then your ass gonna fold up like a lawn chair when they put your ass under the... Because now you got to get buried. You burying yourself. But the fact is, this the president. So now the FBI has stepped in, grabbed the list, threw it in the trash, and just reported that there was never no list from the start. What? The hoodwink, the bamboozling, the lies, the bullshit right in front of our face, and ain't nobody finna do shit about it. That's what's the problem right now. You understand that? Because they don't want you to know that Donald Trump is another sick motherfucker just like Diddy and them. On the same shit. First of all, it started with Epstein. Let's get right up in here. Hit that like button, subscribe, fam. We about to cook these niggas. It started with Epstein. It started with Clyde Davis. Let's get real. That was the blueprint. Don't sit in this motherfucker and act like you don't know what's going on here, nigga. That was the blueprint. You start off with the motherfucker Epstein, then you go Clyde, then you go Diddy. And now you got Jay-Z, then you got Kanye, then you got Tyler Perry. All the names lining up, and all of it say sex trafficking. Or some kid shit playing with kids. And they was doing it on the island. Man, let's go.
Well, recently, Pam Bondi came out after originally saying that she had the list on her table, on her desk, and that she had to basically review it before releasing it, which is why we want to know why would you need to review it or do whatever you had to do. She came back and then...
What's good, family? Already know. Riding Teasy in the building. Rocked on Detroit Lions in the building. Tower Hawker in the building. Type FAM. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. You already know we fam. It's Dilla T. It's no filters. We in here. We fam in here. Type FAM if you fam. Let me know where you from right now in the building. You already know. Shouts out to the family. Let's keep it going.
you know, there is no list of contacts or clients, or not a client, let's not just say, or this, that, and the third to be released. There's no more information. He took his own life, they're saying, and it's over with. In the investigation. Well, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, because it just went down. And I'm going to tell y'all what's going on right now. A man who is a witness in this case, who has been accused and who was accused with Jeffrey Epstein, has now come forward, and his name is Dershowitz. Now, he is an American lawyer.
You already know what it is. Expect sale, XL.
Known for his work in the U.S. Constitution and criminal law. Now, he taught at Harvard back from 1964 to 2013, holding the title of Felix Frankfurt Professor of Law.
Hold on, let's get right for the niggas in the back getting high. Let's get right. Hit that like button, subscribe, fam. I'm about to cook niggas. They just tried to bury a list that Epstein had of everybody fucking with kids and fucking with each other and fucking with all weird shit on this island. They just tried to bury the list of who was on the list, right? So now they done found the nigga lawyer whose name was on the list too. They done found the lawyer who was a part of it all. And he about to tell his story. Hit that like button, fam. About to cook. This the lawyer that was Jeffrey Epstein lawyer. And he finna tell it all about Trump being there, him being there, and all three of them being there going crazy, fucking with kids and shit, and trafficking bitches and niggas. Nasty ass niggas. Hit that like button, fam. About to cook these niggas. They done caught up with the nigga that can tell on Trump. What they call it, snitch, now nigga weird ass. They done caught up with the man that's about to tell it all on Trump. Now think about this. He better watch his motherfucking back. Because he about to snitch on the president of the United States. Because he was there. So I'm trying to think in my head, why they not finna just shush this nigga up? I'll wait. If he finna snitch on the president of the United States that just bombed fucking Iran, Israel, without asking nobody, they about to dump this nigga somewhere where the birds don't fly. They're going to end up dumping him where the fishes swim. They're going to put him where the camels walk. If you get my drift, nigga. What? They're going to bury him. Because he about to tell on Trump, niggas, you stupid. Boy, when you come, see, I'm going to tell you something about my skin tone and a lot of other people different skin tones. See, like my skin tone would think about it first. You finna go tell on the Trump. You ain't finna go tell on Biden. You ain't finna go tell on Bush. You ain't finna go tell on Obama. Nigga, you finna go tell on Trump, nigga. You might have won't sit down and talk to your people first about and delegate that before you finna put it out there that Trump used to party with Epstein back in the day. Because you gotta understand in politics, once you discredit a motherfucker, it's over. Don't nothing matter. You can just say, oh, that Democrat over there, we heard he we heard he used to fuck with drugs back in the 1980s. Oh, it's over. It don't matter who you running for. It's a wrap, nigga. Ain't no more running for who? For nothing. Because we know about your past, boy. Even if you wore your shoes wrong. See, in politics, boy, if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed and they find out, you're done. That's how it work in politics. So for this motherfucker, and see, let me tell you something about white people, man. Y'all tough in the motherfucker. My white friends speak like that. They tough, boy. They don't give a fuck about a lot of nothing. I'm going to be real. You got them ones. But he a one. He really them one. Because this man say he finna go tell on Trump. And he don't give a fuck that the man's still in office and ain't going to do shit. He don't give a fuck. This man right here. He don't give a fuck. Let's keep going. Because Trump about to shoot his ass. He gonna get shot, I'm telling you.
Like Jeffrey Epstein.
They gonna hit his ass from afar, nigga. Watch what I tell you. Watch.
Israel, authoring books such as The Case for Israel 2003 came out. He also has been a media commentator.
Maya Marie in the building, Adam T in the building, Patricia Doon in the building. Let's get right, fam. Let me know where you're from in the building. When you come in, you already know how we coming in the building. Fam, all the way, you know it. We got rocked on Detroit from Detroit. Shavy I'm from Georgia. Shavy says she from Georgia. Redback said Big Doug. Coin ASAP, be rich. Maria says Ohio in the building. Excel says, what up, homie? Where the common sense said, right here with Dilla T and no filters. Corey Kelly said, easy side, here's 7 miles. That's real in Detroit. Joshua said, I like that. Subscribe. Respect, family. Thank you so much, Joshua, for liking and subscribing, because we cooking niggas today. Corey Kelly, cover up. Maria says, all for real. JC says, yeah, fam, let's get right. Let's get right. Really preaching the building. Fam say they from Puerto Rico in the building. That's what we got going. FAM, let me know when you come in where you from, family. FAM in the building. Ladybug say, Miami in the building. Ladybug, that's what's good. Nourish Take says Milwaukee in the building. Let's get right. Rainbird from Tennessee in the building. Michael from Israel. Israel in the building. What's up, Mike? Dion Davis, Akron, Ohio. Akron, Ohio in the building. Texas, Houston to be exact. L5 Star Hugh in the building. Albert said they from Austin, Texas. Poppy's Pad, Louisiana in the building. Neil Sapphire. Neil Satterfield says East Tennessee. Tina from Boston. We got Tina from Boston in the building. Get right in here, Lady Briggs, place 44 for Florida in the building. Sneaks from Toronto in the building. What's up with your family? We got Las Vegas in the building, truth be told. What's up with you? Blue Able, Atlanta, Georgia. I appreciate you tapping in. Dana Sue Vigil says Orlando, Florida in the building. You already know. Let's keep it going for the people in the back. Let's go.
That came out against him. That's the man on the right hand side of the screen. Now, Alan Dershowitz was accused of sexual misconduct related to his association with Jeffrey Epstein, who we all know as the financier, convicted of sex crimes, sex trafficking, of you know who's and you know what's. Now, Virginia Goodfrey. Now, you guys remember we did an article on her on his channel a couple months ago. She passed away suddenly. And people tried to say that, hey, she passed away due to a unaliving of herself, but that wasn't what a lot
See what I just said?
A lot of people think.
See what I just said? Let's bring that back.
Association with Jeffrey Epstein.
See what I just said?
We all know as the financier, convicted of sex crimes, sex trafficking, of you know who's and you know what's. Now, Virginia Goodfrey. Now, you guys remember we did an article on her on his channel a couple months ago. She passed away suddenly. And people tried to say that, hey, she passed away due to a unaliving of herself, but that wasn't what a lot of people were thinking.
You hear that?
People were thinking that it was foul play.
You hear that?
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga. You hear that? They knocked her off, nigga. Let me say that again for the niggas in the back getting high, making something to eat and drink right now. You already know what it is. Hit that like button, subscribe. We cooking. They killed her. Fuck all that. They knocked her off, nigga. She's talking that shit, and they said, bitch, you keep talking, we gonna get rid of your stupid ass. So you gotta understand, these people are powerful. Who the fuck are you? That's what I don't be understanding about newscasters. Like, if y'all got some news or some real shit that'll stick to one of these politicians that'll fuck their life up, boy, you better move silently. You better move like real G's that move in silence. Because the moment you open up your big motherfucking mouth, they knocking your ass off too, stupid. You didn't know that, dummy? Who the fuck is you? These politicians, nigga, they been in office for years. They not finna let your little stupid ass pull up and tell the people some shit about some Epstein shit on the island without fucking you up. Fuck is you talking about? So this stupid nigga over here getting charged with the same sexual shit because him and Trump, see, you gotta understand, birds together. Birds together. If it walk like a duck, if it quack like a duck, god damn it, it's a duck. Don't sit in this motherfucker and act like Trump went over there trafficking bitches when he was riding with the niggas that was already doing it. And this nigga ain't even scared of Trump. That's what's really real about it. He ain't even scared of Trump. He was kicking it with the nigga and shit. Getting fucked up in there with Epstein on the island. I heard Jay-Z and Beyonce was over that island too. Ooh. I heard they was over there too, nigga. Oh, Jay getting cooked right now. He about to get cooked too, nigga. Keep it here with Dilla T, no filters. I heard Jay-Z, Beyonce was on the island too, nigga. Matter of fact, fam, you already know we fam. Let me know who you heard was on the Epstein Island on the list right now. I'll wait. I'ma wait. I'm waiting on you, fam. Fuck that. I want to know. Y'all tell me what the fuck up, nigga. We in here together. We in here together. What's up, nigga? You cook? Did you get you something to eat and put something to drink over there on the table over there? Bet you something to smoke, nigga. We here together. Tell me who the fuck was on the list. Because they trying to cover this shit up. We ain't covering up nothing here, nigga. Because like I said, if it was you and me had an island, they have cooked our ass. We cooking niggas today. Hit that like button, subscribe. We ain't playing with these niggas. Who was on the list? Oh, shit. Fam and them tapped in. Fam just tapped in. Fam said Trump for one. Nene Tate and Savvy in this motherfucker. You already know. Oh, damn it is. Okay, that's real. Shout out to you. That's real. Who we got in here? What happened? Naomi Campbell was on the list. Patriot Watcher said Naomi Campbell. Nigga. Naomi? What? Michael DeRose says all of them and you just take a screenshot of yourself. Yeah, I had to see some shit. Hold up. Kevin Spacey. As George said, Kevin Spacey, fam. Rock One Wood said Bill Clinton. Patriot says Madonna. Nigga, what? Sam Dillatino Feelters in the building. Ladybug said something on the sticker. Pappy's Pad. Tom Hanks. They said Tom Hanks was on the list, fam. Linda Boomer says Kevin Hart. Is that real? Oh, shit. Maria says Jennifer Lopez. Maria says Jennifer Lopez. Oh, man, fam, for real? What we doing? That's who on the list? Oh, nigga. Fam said Beyonce. Tate said, Patriot said Bill Gates on the list. Oh, Walk on Wood said Prince Andrews. Prince Andrews, nigga, you know he from over there. Oh, they threw. And then the FBI tried to get rid of the list because of Trump. They don't give a fuck about nobody on that list, nigga. They did that shit because of that nigga. Hey, man, no. Hit that like button right now. Subscribe. We gonna cook all night, nigga. Let's keep going. Again, let's recap. This is Jeffrey Epstein. This nigga's unalive. And they tried to say he unalived himself. A lie. He's talked about Trump got fucked up. This nigga is Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer. This man got accused of sex trafficking, touching motherfuckers, doing shit. Bad shit. Okay? He was doing the shit with Trump. These two niggas was kicking it with Trump. He not here no more. He still here. He ain't scared. He about to snitch on Trump and say what they was doing on the island. Let's keep going right now. This shit crazy.
Court filing, Virginia, who was one of the victims of Epstein, right, in his sex trafficking, she alleged that Epstein trafficked her to this man on the right-hand side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen.
This girl alleged that Epstein trafficked her.
In the year 2002.
Did you hear that?
She claimed this multiple times.
The bitch claimed that the man allegedly trafficked her. Let me understand what trafficking is so you understand. That means passing a bitch on to the next nigga. See, back in that day, they used to call that shit, choo-choo, choo-choo on the bitch. You hear me? Running the train on her, because you're going to pass her around. That's what that was back in the day. That's what they was calling that shit back in the day. But see, in these times, in these days, you understand? They call it trafficking, nigga. They call it after you get her, you just traffic the bitch. You just throw it to the next politician. You throw it to the next powerful nigga. You throw it to the next millionaire. You throw it to the next billionaire. You throw it to the next zillionaire. You throw it to the next cajillionaire. You throw it to the next trillionaire. That's what the fuck going on. They just walk, and then they throw it to the next. Nigga, that could be your daughter. That could be your little sister, nigga. Getting tossed to the next. These people are billionaires. Why are they trafficking bitches? Hit that like button, subscribe, nigga. Tell me why they trafficking if you got all that money. Especially if you work in the White House. Oh, nigga, fuck that. If you work in the White House, ain't no motherfucking way. You can't get no pussy. No, nigga, if you just even a security guard and you tell a nigga, I'm security, nigga, I work at the White House, nigga, what's up with you? You know, bitch gonna be like, oh, shit, you work at the White House? Oh shit, what's up? Whatever, go crazy. Let's go crazy. That's what a bitch gonna say if a nigga work at the White House. Even if you the janitor, nigga, and you work at the White House, nigga, you get free pussy. Fuck is you talking about? So why politicians gotta take pussy that's getting money from everybody? The janitor in the back, matter of fact, the cook in the kitchen getting free pussy because he work at the White House. But politicians getting money and they taking the pussy from people. Everybody ain't shit. Fuck out of here, man. You weak asses. The gardener that work at the White House getting free pussy. The gardener, nigga. But the politician at the White House gotta take the pussy. Oh, they should be, what? You make niggas look terrible. You make men look bad. The fuck is we talking about? Niggas is working in the highest offices of the land. And you gotta traffic the pussy? You should be, bah, 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 bah. You should be, just shit should be blown out your face. Fuck out of here, man. Shit, the nigga work at the White House, he just get free pussy, but the niggas at the White House is just over there taking pussy. Trafficking pussy. Let's keep going, man. These niggas should not be in this. Trump is on an Epstein list for taking pussy. JC, hold up. Who is that? JC? JC said, where is this headed? Listen, JC, you know where the fuck this headed if you already tapped in, nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm making a fucking point. And the point that I'm fucking making is that Trump is in the highest office in the land. Why should his name be in the same sentence as trafficking pussy, nigga? And if he got billions of dollars, why he just can't get pussy without taking pussy? Matter of fact, why he just can't buy pussy without trafficking pussy? And I said, if you work at the White House, JC, if you was the gardener, JC, if you was the cook, JC, if you was the janitor, JC, if you was the driver, JC, and you work at the White House, nigga, you ain't gotta take pussy. You ain't gotta traffic pussy. You can just tell a bitch you work at the White House, nigga, and get free pussy. So don't ask me where this going, nigga. Cause fam in this motherfucker know where it's going. Cause they know when I speak on shit, I got to give understanding in detail about why the incompetence of a motherfucker. The nerve of niggas that's got billions of dollars, but they gotta traffic pussy. The rich and famous, raping men, raping your sisters, your daughters, your kids. JC, come in this motherfucker, say something else stupid, boy. They gonna get on your ass. Watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. If you fam, stay fam. Don't ask me where it's going. Stick around. Hit that like button, subscribe right now. We cooking in here. This man is about to tell on Trump. I want to know what the fuck he finna say. Let's go. Because that's your president, nigga.
And locations, including in Florida, in New York.
Fuck is you talking about?
She said she was on Epstein's plane as well, on his private plane, private jet, whatever you want to call it, right? So, another Epstein accused her as well, who went by the name of Sarah Ransom. She also alleged that Jeffrey Epstein directed her.
Well, let's do that then. Let's be respectful and understand the business, because that's what we doing here, fam. We fam, JC, what's up? That's what we doing, fam. Rock with me. We gonna make people that's in the back understand what the fuck going on here, my G. You might get it, they might not don't. We need to get them to understand it.
That resulted in Jeffrey Epstein serving 13 months in jail.
Shout out Nene, Lil Savvy, TV in the building. You already know we heard.
M-I-N-O-R.
About to cook these niggas. Hit that like button, subscribe right now, family. We about to cook niggas. We ain't finna let them live.
Drew scrutiny, especially after Jeffrey Epstein's 2019 arrest for sex trafficking. Now, Virginia Goulfried, a woman who had just passed away a couple months ago, at a young age, sued
Okay, so old girl was 19. She sued this nigga back then. Okay? Sued him. Okay? Now, because of the sex trafficking. So, this man passed the 19-year-old to this man. Matter of fact, she wasn't even 19. I think she was younger than that when it first started. But when she turned 19 and everything was put out there, he tried to sue her for defamation of character. And if you think about it, every nigga who name come out in some sexual trafficking, sexual assault, something that's got to do with just taking pussy or taking balls, raping niggas, raping people, these niggas always be like, oh, defamation of character, quick. They never like respond with the real shit. They always come with some defamation of character like you trying to kill that character. Nigga, you know we killing your character because you know that kills your character. The shit we hearing about you. Bitch, we ain't even got to figure it out. If we just heard your stupid ass, your name is tied into sex trafficking. That means you taking pussy. You passing pussy. Legally. Or I don't know what you doing, but the fact you got to traffic pussy, that's fucked up. So they always do the recipe of defamation of character because they know that this type of information is a character destroyer. They know it. It's a character destroyer. But see, this was funny. When people like P. Diddy is on trial right now where his character is being humiliated times 1,000, it don't fucking matter who the fuck character comes behind him. Oh no, I wait, because somebody in this bitch acting like y'all understand what the fuck going on here. They just made Diddy the poster boy for weird, humiliating, disgusting, sick. Oh my God, what the fuck? How? You nasty mother, you terrible ass, you don't, what? They made him the poster boy for all of those expressions. So now he the poster boy for all of that dumb shit to the people. So now when we hear other people, we like, oh, it's usual now. Oh, it's cool now. Oh, it's style. It's in style. Everybody is trafficking shit at this point. How many motherfuckers we done heard? Fam, you in here with me. We been in here. How many people we done heard at this point? Sex trafficking motherfuckers or sexually harassing somebody. I'll wait. No, type that shit in. How many motherfuckers we done heard in the last couple months? Trafficking, sexual assault, sexual abuse. I mean, just, oh my God. Is this, what? Is this not record-breaking 2025? Weirdest year alive. I would say this is the weirdest fucking year alive. Would you agree, family? Huh? Would you agree? The weirdest fucking year ever. How is it that today all of this shit is coming out that all these motherfuckers is sick and now they going after the president? Oh, nigga, don't sit up in here and act like you don't understand what the fuck is going on here, nigga. They going after the president now. So they know they really don't give a fuck. Whoever mad, whoever exposing these niggas, I thought it was just niggas. I thought it was just my people. I thought it was just my tone of skin, my skin and tone. No, it ain't, nigga. They going after the president. They done made somebody mad. Because it's like, I swear it's like damn near 10 names that it came out talking about sex trafficking, abuse, and fucking up shit. Don't sit in this motherfucking act like you don't understand what I'm saying. Nigga, we done heard the worst of the worst in the last 2 months that you could probably ever hear in the last 2 years. Sick ass niggas, and now they going after Trump ass. And they acting like they scared. That man ain't scared of shit. This man is about to tell on them, listen up, get your popcorn, get your drink, get your smoke, get your lighter, sit down. Listen up.
Denied her claim in the year 2002 when she was underage. She claimed this occurred multiple times. Right, was thinking, a lot of people are thinking that it was foul play. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen.
In a 2014 court filing, Virginia, who was one of the victims of Epstein, right, in his sex trafficking, she alleged that Epstein trafficked her to this man on the right-hand side of your screen, ladies
Let's get right. The girl claimed, listen to me. Now, y'all better listen to me right now. I swear to God. Right now. Don't do nothing else. The girl claimed that Jeffrey passed her to his lawyer. Let's keep going.
Underage. Court filing, Virginia, who was one of the victims of Epstein, right, in his sex trafficking, she alleged that Epstein trafficked her to this man on the right-hand side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, for sex between the year 2000 and the year 2002 when she was underage.
So, for the year 2000 and the year 2002, the girl that was underage claimed that this man, Jeffrey Epstein, trafficked her to the lawyer, and they was just passing the bitch back and forth. Just passing the bitch back and forth. Just passing her back and forth. Passing her back and forth. Oh, yeah, just passing her back and forth, nigga. Yeah. Here you go, partner. When you ready, just bring on back. Oh, no, when you ready, let's bring on back. Just when you ready, you going to drop off today? What you doing? You guys going? All right, we going to get it together. I was saying, what you doing today? Oh, no, I'm cool. You good? Yeah, we straight going to drop off then. And I'm going to go pick her up at what time. And then you going to go on and get her when you... And that's what's going on with niggas. That's the conversation about an underage girl. When you done with her, just sit on around. When you through with it, just sit around. You telling me ain't no motherfucking neighbors around seeing this shit? What's the video I did? Braxton Wells. Go check that shit out. Braxton Wells talking about Tyler Perry, Vice President Mark Swinton, fucking him up, grooming him and sexually harassing him, right? Braxton Wells is talking about seeing Diddy's kids bringing underage kids in their home. Diddy's kids bringing underage girls in his home. And the neighbors see it. And neighbors is like, oh, there y'all go again bringing them young girls in? Good guy, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me to relax, nigga. I got daughters. Watch your mouth. Bitch, your motherfucking ass should be on this level of energy I got, nigga, because this shit is really real. They don't give a fuck. They'll hang your fucking kids out to dry. Don't tell me to calm down, nigga. It's called real awareness. That we need to be aware of what the fuck is going on. Because these are the type of niggas, your president name involved. If your president can get off with this fuck shit, just like these actors and these entertainers, your president can, you should be scared, nigga, for your kids. Fuck is you talking about? Relax. Ain't shit to relax about. You get news like this in headlines that the president is covering up shit from back in the day and another nigga want to expose him. The fuck is you relaxing about that? You sitting up in this motherfucker telling me to relax, nigga. You relax. Go get a laxative and you relax. Fuck is you talking about? Let's keep going.
She claimed this occurred multiple times and
She claimed it occurred multiple times.
Unaliving of herself, but that wasn't what a lot of people are thinking. A lot of people are thinking that it was foul play. You understand what I'm saying? Now, in a 2014 court filing, Virginia, who was one of the victims of Epstein, right, in his sex trafficking.
This back in 2014. Damn.
Trafficked her to this man on the right-hand side.
2014, nigga.
For sex.
Woo.
Between the year 2000 and the year 2002.
Real quick.
She was underage.
This is the shit I'm talking about real quick. If this shit been going on 2014, nigga, this 2025. If this been going on that motherfucking long, this is what I mean by whoever's on the inside, they have been allowing this to happen and not said nothing. And for some reason, all of a sudden now, they've opened their mouths and said, we finna hang everybody. I want to know who this is that said, we finna hang all the powers that be. Because think about it. All of these type of guys are gatekeepers. These all are gatekeepers in every position, and everything. So let's get right in this motherfucking act like we know. Hit that like button, nigga. Subscribe. I'm cooking in this motherfucker right now. Yeah, you don't get this off your stove, nigga. This right here. Let's get right. No way that's been going on that long. And ain't nobody saying shit. And then all of a sudden they saying something today. These people that made somebody uncle mad. They done made somebody mama mad. They done made somebody auntie mad. They done made somebody mad that's in a position to cut their water off. You understand me? In a position to cut their water off, nigga. Fuck is we talking about here? So whoever this is, he cutting off Diddy water, Trump water, Kanye water, Jay-Z water, Spacey water, Tyler Perry water, Tyler Perry vice president water. Nigga, let's keep going. It's a bunch of water getting cut off around here. Niggas ain't paying water bills. Niggas' water's getting cut off. They don't even want your money for your water bill. They have to cut your shit off. Let's keep going.
She claimed this occurred multiple times in locations, including in Florida, in New York, New Mexico, and I think she said she was on Epstein's plane as well, on his private plane, private jet, whatever you want.
That's 4 places.
Right? So, another
sex trafficking.
Association,
Trafficking.
who we all know as the financier, convicted of sex crimes, sex trafficking, of you know who's and you know what's. Now,
shout out to God is love. God is love. Talk about it, brother. Protect our girls at all costs. I saw a pic of 2 more young girls, nasty demon. We ain't kill them niggas.
to a unaliving of herself, but that wasn't what a lot of people were thinking. A lot of people were thinking that it was foul play. You understand what I'm saying? Now, in a 2014 court filing, Virginia, who was one of the victims of Epstein,
A girl.
right, in his sex trafficking,
A girl named Virginia, 2014. That was a victim, another victim of the sex trafficking by Jeffrey Epstein, the nigga on the right or your left, whichever way on your side, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? This nigga. So this another girl that they came out talking about Epstein nasty ass on the island taking advantage of your kids. Yeah, nigga, your kids. Fuck is you talking about? Look at me talking about, oh, now ain't my dog. Yeah, your kids, nigga. Cause we all in the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time. I come from a place where if your kids is coming down the street playing, doing too much, and they about to fuck us up and people, or fuck they self up, oh, we saying something. That's where I come from. Oh, no, we not waiting on you. We gonna say something. Because them kids. And think about this. You not finna let no kid, oh, see, I don't know all you motherfuckers, but you gonna let a kid fuck they self up and they parent ain't around? So don't sit in this motherfucker and act like cause it ain't your daughter, nigga, or your son directly, or your niece, or your little sister, or little brother, that it don't matter. Cause any fucking kid in a park right now that's about to hurt theyself, if you're a real human, man, woman, and adult in your right mind, you gonna make sure that child is okay. Or you not? So don't sit there and tell me like I ain't better be giving a fuck about no goddamn kids outside of mine, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, I give a fuck about all that. But it's the fact that Trump about to get buried right now. And this is your president, nigga. Your president. Getting buried right now. By 2 people that's already gotten buried by underage girls. Do you understand what the fuck is we talking about here? Hit that like button, subscribe right now. We cooking, nigga. Support the channel. You see it. Let's go. We reaching a goal here. Let's go, family. You see the goal. Let's go.
he alleged that Epstein trafficked her to this man on the right-hand side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, for sex between the year 2000 and the year 2002 when she was underage. She claimed this occurred multiple times in locations, including in Florida, in New York, New Mexico, and I think she said she was on Epstein's plane as well, on his private plane, private jet, whatever you want to call it, right? So, another Epstein accuser as well, who went by the name of Sarah Ransom.
Nene Love, Savvy TV, Nene Love. We got to scroll to the top so you can see the goal, family. Scroll all the way to the top of the top of the top of the chat to see the goal, see what we're trying to reach with the super chat. It's all love with Dilla T and support with fam and no filters. Hit that like button, subscribe right now. We cooking.
Controversial, and I think she said she was on Epstein's plane as well, on his private plane.
She was on the nigga plane.
Whatever you want to call it, right? So, another Epstein accuser as well, who went by the name of Sarah.
Shout out to Al Craig, my dog in the building. Respect. I appreciate you, brothers. Love. Be safe, my dog. Be here. Be with us. Understand. Thank you, family. Respect.
Dershowitz. Now, basically, Dershowitz was Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer in 2005, negotiating a controversial non-prosecution agreement that resulted in Jeffrey Epstein serving 13 months in jail with work release for soliciting prostitution from a...
Oh, shit, Nene. I see what you're saying. Oh, God. I got to get in order.
Especially after Jeffrey Epstein's 2019 arrest.
So you got to understand. So look, let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right now. It is so much dirt on these two motherfuckers right here that if they say something about Trump, it's going to bury that nigga alive. They about to bury that nigga alive. You understand me? Get right now. Hit that like button, subscribe. Your president, because see, most of you motherfuckers in here, my family, my people that's in here, your president is Trump. And for those who president is not Trump, it's a blessing that you are in here from afar. Now let's get right in this bitch. Your motherfucking president about to get exposed, nigga. And you know what else is sick? They don't even have to snitch on him. Let me tell you something. Birds of a feather, what that shit say? Birds of a feather flock together. That's what the fuck it say. Listen to me. If these two niggas is sick in the brain, fucked up and can't do shit, and they getting accused of disgusting shit, think about this. This man Epstein named in the headlines for having an island. Why the fuck would you have an island and don't think on that island, whatever stays in Vegas, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas type shit? It need to be a saying for an island. You don't think this sick motherfucker got an island and said he just gonna do what he want and do the sickest shit? Don't sit in this motherfucker act like we don't understand what's going on here, nigga. This man got an island. So that means he was doing the worst of the worst. And who knew it? The only people that can fly into the island. Let me tell you something. You can't swim to no island, nigga. You got to fly in. So that means if you ain't got no money to get there, you ain't them people. I only expect millionaires, trillionaires, billionaires, zillionaires, cajillionaires to be on that island. So, if Epstein's Island is so bad and all of these names and all this bullshit going on this island, how the fuck would you think that if your name is tied up? No, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. Yeah, you. If your name is on the fucking list at the island, nigga, you don't even have to be accused of specifically doing something. Like Diddy House. You don't have to be accused of nothing. Because if they can portray and paint the picture that the person's house you was at is so sick in their mind, why would you even be there? Or why would your name be mixed up with theirs if they so sick in the mind? Oh, wait. Oh, no, we doing that, Nene. Yeah, I need you to wake up. You. If your name is portrayed into some shit going on with the people on the island, nigga, we don't even know what you did on the island. We don't even gotta fucking know what the fuck you did on the island, bitch. You on the island. We know your name was tied in. See, that's the problem with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Rich, black motherfuckers trying to act like y'all niggas is too much for water. Trying to act like y'all too much for air. Trying to act like y'all too much to breathe, like y'all can't even, like y'all too much to be in the same midst, bitch, but you on a fucking island or your name came up on an island with Epstein fucking with kids. Nigga don't pull up acting like your shit don't stink. Cause fuck that. That don't stink. That shit is manure. That shit is poison. Your shit is poison, Beyonce. Jay-Z, your shit is poison, nigga. It ain't about your shit don't stink. Your shit poison, nigga. Cause y'all name is tied up in an island where kids was playing. And y'all was grown motherfuckers playing with them. Don't sit in this bitch and act like that's cool, nigga. Cause you know from the hood. If any nigga from the hood that found out your name was tied up with kids, bitch, you don't even get to see life. You don't get to see the light of day. You get locked up right now. Kids, oh nigga, they gonna rearrange your whole fucking body. Fuck is you talking about? So don't talk that shit to me about why I give a fuck in the streets, nigga, cause the streets is watching, nigga. It's niggas locked up that can hear about some motherfuckers playing with kids and they gonna hang your ass to death. Fuck is you talking about? What? So don't sit in this motherfucker and act like it's all good, cause none of them niggas would never want to be locked the fuck up. Diddy doing the prime time for him. Let me rephrase that for the niggas in the back. Let me say it again. Diddy doing the time for him, cause they can't handle it. That's why when Diddy get out, they gonna bless his ass with everything they can. Cause they can't handle that shit. But they sitting in this motherfucker going through all of that. Don't sit in this bitch and act like it's okay, nigga. It ain't. Your name should never be tied up with no fucking kids. Your name shouldn't be tied up with sexual harassing men. Fuck all that bullshit. Your name shouldn't be tied up in shit, nigga. Before we start looking into it, see, that's the problem for real. We have to look at, we be like, oh, what happened? We can hear a nigga name tied up in some stupid ass shit, fuckery shit. Like Trump, his name tied up in stupid shit right now. Trump, your president. But some of you dumb motherfuckers really want to know what is tied up in. FAM in this motherfucker right now. Tap FAM in this bitch right now. I want to know where you from. Because I want to know if it's your president or not. I need to know where you from right now, family. Type it in right now. Let's get old call in this bitch. Let's go, fam. You already know. I need to know where we from in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get right. Let's go. Let's get right, fam. Let's get right. Who in the building? Who in the building? Let me know, fam, in the building.
Just passed away a couple months ago at a young age. Sued Dershowitz, right? The man on the right-hand side of your screen in 2019 for defamation after he denied her claims and accused her of lying for financial gain. Now, Mr. Dershowitz countersued Virginia and her lawyer.
Countersued.
Defamation. Now, in 2022 of November, Virginia, she dropped her...
Fam in the building. Let me know where you from, fam. What we doing? You fam. We fam. What we cooking? What we eating? What we drinking? What we smoking? Let me know we fam. You see what I'm doing? Hold up, fam. Hold up. Let's get right, fam. Let's get right. You see what I'm doing? What's in your cup? Let me know where you from, what you doing. We popping here. Let's get right in the building. Big dogs in the building, you know it. That's how we coming in here. Let's get right, let's get right, let's get right. God is love. Say she from Atlanta in the building. Brett says USA. Candy Jones says fam. Jasper Barefoot says West Coast in the building. Muhammad says, hey, buddy, that's real. Nene says she from Jamaica. Shout out to Nene Love from Jamaica in the building all the way. Bianca Agarilla, LA in the building. 410 Colt Entertainment. You know it. Dingo from Washington in the building. Al Craig fam in this motherfucker. Chicago fam in the building. Lee Madison, Kentucky in this motherfucker. You already know what's real. Let's go Nova, Kentucky in this bitch. Connecticut in here from Nova Sky. What's up? April, Iowa. Ronnie in here, Louisiana. Rocky, North Carolina. Robert, South Carolina. Respect family. She, Nancy, Florida in the building. Leslie, Philadelphia in this motherfucker. Philly in the building. Mahan Thomas, Chicago. Mahan Thomas, Milan Thomas, Chicago in the building. That's really real. You already know it. Raheem from Philly. What's up, family? Respect. Run Hum 420 says Oregon, but not my president. From government, respect. My dog from Oregon in the building. We got Maryland, Miss B in the building. Already know Ash George, Texas in the building. Francie all the way from Denton, Texas. We got South Carolina, Robert in this motherfucker. My dog and them. Right now, Moore says Flint, Michigan in this motherfucker. I see you, dog. Coach says Baltimore in the building. We got DC from Gale in the building. You know it, Anetta Allen. Jamaica in this building, originally Jamaica in the building. Buffalo Picker from Atlanta. Respect to all family. You know how we rockin'. Let me know where you from. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's go.
Trafficking experience. The lawsuits between her, boys, and Dershowitz were all settled.
Louisiana in the building. Ronnie, what's up with you? Massachusetts Airborne Rangers in the building.
Against each other were dismissed. Now, Dershowitz has constantly denied all the allegations, claiming they were false and motivated by financial gain, and he pointed to evidence like travel records and an email.
Fam in the building, he love say we in the club, we all fam, FAM, let's tap in, FAM, hit that like button, subscribe, we cooking.
Now, the other woman, Mrs. Ransom's allegations have not been retracted, but no criminal charges were filed against Dershowitz, and he maintains his innocence on that front, right?
Okay, so let's get right. The lawyer maintains his innocence on that front, even though he was charged for sexually trafficking. See, you got to understand, he's a lawyer. So what dumb motherfucker in their right mind thinking you about to bury a lawyer? Nigga, this a lawyer. If a lawyer is sex trafficking or breaking the law in any type of way, clearly he knows how to play with the law. Duh, motherfucker, is you dumb? Open your fucking eyes. Put your thinking cap on. Open your ears. They tried to say that a lawyer was sex trafficking and sexually harassing. Clearly, if he was, it happened. That really happened. But this a lawyer, nigga. You don't think he know how to fucking play around with that shit? He know what to do with the system. You don't get to charge him. He charges you. He's a lawyer. So if he playing with little people, you're going to have to get at him from a black ops spot. That's how you got to get at a lawyer. And that's just me being real. Because if lawyers can play with the system, and they can, if this lawyer can rape you and then go to court and play with the system as if he didn't touch you at all, then what you gonna do, nigga? You gonna sit back and watch that shit? You just got raped. Oh yeah. Niggas too. Women and niggas. Fuck is you talking about? You gonna have to pull out that Hamlet and get it fam in the scope from a distance. You gonna have to be back here. Listen, look at me. You gonna have to be back here. You gonna have to lay from the side, and once you get in the range, you gonna have to take the shot. You gonna have to take the shot then. That's how you got to get at lawyers. Because the lawyer will fuck your life up right in front of you and your family, nigga. King Jamie the man says false. Oh, no, don't do that, because lawyers can play with it, but we can play back with lawyers if we have to play with the system. Because you got to know the system. You can bury a lawyer, but you have to know the system to do it in the fashion of doing it in. Donald Trump is about to get buried by this lawyer, and this lawyer don't give a fuck because he's a lawyer. He knows what to say and what to do to protect himself. Fuck is you talking about? When I tell you how you got to get at niggas that already got at your ass, don't sit in this motherfucker and act like we don't know what we talking about. We know. Let's go.
Now that y'all know who he is, now
He just came out, ladies and gentlemen. He just came out.
And claimed that he knows all the names on that list.
He just came out and said, you know, oh shit. Listen to me, everybody. Listen to me right now. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Right now we cooking. The lawyer just came out and said he knows every motherfucking name on the Epstein list that was on the island that me and you just discussed. Fam. Oh, get your popcorn, nigga. Second hour, we ready. Get your popcorn right now. He got the list. We about to go down the motherfucking list. You understand? Because if Beyonce and Jay-Z on the list, Beyonce gonna leave Jay-Z hanging like she did at the concert. Baby. Just giving them arms at the concert. Baby. She don't even hug the nigga at the concert, fam. Baby. You right, Leslie. Let me get you right. You want the name, don't you? I feel you. I know she want the names. See, shout out to fam that want the names. Shout out to fam that want to know what the fuck going on. Let's go for Leslie Williams that want to know the names.
On that Epstein list, he claims that the list does exist, and he claims that they're protecting and suppressing the list to protect certain individuals. He claims that there are not only politicians on that list.
Politicians on the list.
That there are very, very powerful businessmen on that list.
Very powerful businessmen.
The list and knows all the names.
He know all the names.
He said he knows all the names.
He know all the names, nigga.
The only reason why he said that he cannot reveal the names is because he has been legally bound by a judge to not speak about this.
Why the fuck? Why the fuck would a judge? See? Because Trump name on the list, nigga. Ain't nobody else name on there. Let's be real, fam. Let's be real. Talk to me. Please talk to me, fam. Ain't nobody name on the list that powerful to keep for a judge to tell this nigga he can't even name the list. A judge. Thank you, JC. Thank you. JC said, and the mainstream media just said there was no Epstein list. That's what I'm saying, fam. That's why we heard. That's why we heard. That's why we heard. JC, neck up. Shout out to you. That's why we heard. They said it ain't no list, but it is a list. And the motherfucking lawyer name on the list too, and he know whoever else on the list. So if it was just, that man said it's politicians on the list and very powerful businessmen. So to me, it sounds like bankers, people that own, because you got to understand, the bankers are powerful like politicians, the world leading bankers. So when you talk about like powerful people, what powerful people is on the list? Oh shit. We got the list, nigga. We got the list, and they lied to our face, and we got the list, nigga. God Ed said Obama on the list. Boy, if we find out Obama on the list. Oh, if we find out Obama on the list. Oh. You about to hear him now. Everybody, listen to me. Everybody. We about to hear him right now. I need everybody to tap in. Let's make sure we already know. Tap one. Tap one if you can hear me clear. Tap one if you can hear this clear. We about to hear his interview about what they're trying to do to him and how they're trying to hurt him. I need to know if you can hear me clearly. Tap one, tap one. Everybody tap one. I need to know here. I'm going to play this back so we can make sure you can hear this clearly. I ain't going to say shit else. But he about to tap in now. Tap one. Let me know you hear me good and that you hear this good. Yeah, fam, because we in here. Yeah, I need to know. This nigga about to tell on this nigga. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Here we go, fam.
It knows all the names.
All the names.
He said he knows all the names. Now, they're protecting and suppressing the list to protect certain individuals. He claims that there are not only politicians on that list, but he claims that there are very, very powerful businessmen on that list as well. And he said he's seen the list and knows all the names. He said he knows all the names. Now, the only reason why he said that he cannot reveal the names is because he has been legally bound by a judge to not speak about this in any way, shape, or form.
Lori can't hear me.
What he had to say as far as revealing the names, but they need to protect this dude's life at all costs until they can get those names out of this guy and that information out of this guy so that we can find out what in the blue hell is going on. Now let's get to it.
As a black man, I wish I had discovered this.
Can you hear the volume too low on the audio? Lord, your ear fucked up on this shit. Let me know. Hold up.
So that we can hear. The only reason why he said that he cannot reveal the names is because he has been legally bound by a judge to not speak about this in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna let you guys hear.
Thank you, Christy. Christy Longhorn said sound better. Shout out Al. Shout out Al. Appreciate you.
Until they can get those names out of this guy and that information out of this guy so that we can find out what in the blue hell is going on. Now let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
I want to play y'all what he said.
We got to play it.
Those files.
Listen.
I've seen, this is not an opinion, this is a fact. I have seen, remember I was accused falsely on the Epstein, and ultimately I was completely cleared. The woman admitted that she may have mistook me for somebody else and withdrew all of her lawsuits. And so from day one, from the day I was accused, I said I want every document out because I knew every document I was innocent. So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. I can't.
He said he knows who's suppressing them. And what we just say, family, who is all of a sudden getting on Diddy, Tyler Perry, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Kevin Spacey, and more. Trump. Who is saying, who is suppressing them? Somebody's suppressing them because all of this information coming out now. Let's start it over. This is the lawyer talking. This is this nigga right here. He's talking. Let's keep going.
God, those files.
Listen.
Have seen, this is not an opinion, this is a fact. I have seen, remember I was accused falsely and they have seen, and ultimately I was completely cleared. The woman admitted that she may have mistook me for somebody else and withdrew all of her lawsuits. And so from day one, from the day I was accused, I said I want every document out because I knew every document I was innocent. So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them. And that's wrong.
What?
Figured out through that name. Are these politicians, business leaders, both? Everything. And look, let me tell you, a lot of them are, at least one of them is somebody who was accused. Others are accusers. And the judges have said, if somebody calls themselves a victim, we're not going to give any information about them. But they may not be victims. They may be perpetrators. Now,
Oh shit! Did we not just say, oh man, we with Dilla T, we had no filters, hit that like button, family, subscribe, we cooking. You just got a live interview. We're about to play that shit back for the niggas in the back that's getting high that didn't hear him. Open your ears, turn your volume up. Let's get right again. This is the lawyer speaking.
the reason why completely cleared, bound by a judge to not speak about this in any way, shape, or form. Now, I'm going to let you guys hear what he had to say as far as revealing the names. But they need to protect this dude's life at all costs until they can get those names out of this guy and that information out of this guy. So,
Because think about it. Why the fuck would he... Real quick, family. Why the fuck would he come out and say he got all these motherfucking names? Because at this point now, they know they're finna kill your stupid ass. Why would the fuck would you just sit at the crib, do your prize picks, chill out, get you some pussy, get you a little steak dinner, eat a little food, chill out, get you a little drink, smoke a blunt. Put your list together, be quiet. And when it's time to get popping, pull up, nigga, and let them know the list. That's it. But your little stupid ass want to sit there and do all this ranting and all this rah-rah shit, all this rah-rah, yah-yah shit about you know everybody who fucked up, what happened and all this. Boy, you just put the target on your head and back. And you know in the world we living in, they don't give a fuck about moving you out the way, boy. Stupid ass. You stupid. I'm mad at the lawyer because you just put other people's lives at stake. Why? Because now they got to call people to protect him. So whoever is coming to protect him, their life is really finna be at stake for real. Because why? They fucking with major, powerful people. You understand? They fucking with major, powerful people. So when we think about him saying that he knows Trump was involved, or we talking about like people like Diddy involved, or other names that was on that list that's very powerful, you think they not finna do something to this motherfucker? This man is a target from several or even more multiple celebrities, multiple politicians, multiple powerful people. And he didn't even say nothing about no celebrities. He just said something about politicians and powerful people. Clearly, he don't give a fuck. He old and finna die, or somebody making him do that. Oh, let me say that again for the niggas in the back. He is either old and finna die, don't give a fuck, or somebody making him do that. Because there's no way you finna come out and talk that shit and just make yourself a target. That man got a target. See, when you bring up Trump, you got a target right here. You got a target right here. You got a target right here. And you got a target back here. Point I'm making is, you are a natural born target at this point, stupid ass. Your dumb ass. See, old motherfuckers is stuck in their ways. Robert, shout out to you. Robert said old and getting ready to leave this earth. That's real. But these old motherfuckers stuck in their ways. Why would your dumb ass go and tell the world that you had all this information on who? The president of the United States. And then you gonna go tell somebody and then go public? As if Trump won't pull up on your dumb ass and hang you by your fucking throat. Stupid nigga. Stupid. This boy dumb as fuck. You just sat there and talked about and other people too, talking about powerful men. Clearly you talking about people that's of Trump's liking or Trump's level. Hit that like button, family. Subscribe right now. We cooking. This man, his life is on the line because he exposing people. Let's go.
We can find out what in the blue hell is going on. Now let's get to it. I want to play y'all what he said about those files. I've seen, this is not an opinion, this is a fact. I have seen, remember I was accused falsely of the Epstein, and ultimately I was completely cleared. The woman admitted that she may have mistook me for somebody else who withdrew all of her lawsuits.
Juan Jasmine in the building says, talk to me. What's up with your family? Hit that like button, subscribe. We popping.
So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them. And that's wrong.
Woo!
That name. I need politicians, business leaders, both, for everything. And let me tell you, a lot of them are And the judges have said, if somebody calls themselves a victim, we're not going to give any information about them. But they may not be victims. They may be perpetrators.
Canetta said, whose attorney is he? He was Jeffrey Epstein attorney. Epstein is unalive. We don't know how, but they're trying to act like he unalived himself. So we already know what that part is.
He's an attorney. And when you're an attorney and you have a case, you deal with attorney-client privileges. Meaning, an attorney cannot turn around and give information on that case. He is bound to attorney-client privilege. Remember, he was Jeffrey Epstein's attorney. And at first,
Shout out, child of the Most High. God love is the answer. Says haters, be silent. You might just learn something. Respect. That's fam in this motherfucker.
for somebody else. So she dropped her allegations against him. But he wanted those files to be released. And he says, look, these files...
Shout out Al Craig. You know we popping. Let's get right in here.
The fact that he can't say that...
My motherfucking fam in here.
I believe him. Because as an attorney, this is what happens. He represented Jeffrey Epstein. So any of those things and that he represented in that case or had something, he cannot reveal those lists for attorney-client privilege information. This is the same, like, for example, you get gangsters, you get mobsters, you get all these people who get attorneys, right? Their attorneys cannot turn around and reveal information about them because that's what you call attorney-client privilege.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So regardless of how bad you may think the allegations are, how bad that they want to release it, they are bound legally by attorney-client privilege. Now, people will say, hey, man, morally, you need to let that go. You need to let those names go. You need to let those names go, right? Right?
If you have
No, but the problem is, in this case, we can show you the difference. It's a big motherfucking difference in this case, family. You understand? We have to understand that we know that's the difference.
So it doesn't matter.
The difference in this case is that this lawyer is being charged already for sex trafficking. Let's be right. Let's get right in this motherfucking act like we understand what's going on. This lawyer has already been accused of sex trafficking. That's why he's really talking like he's talking. Most lawyers that know problems or know their attorneys or know their clients fucked up, all type of crazy shit going on, whatever the fuck. That shit don't matter, motherfucker, because they're normally not being charged for sexual harassment or being a part of the case. But this lawyer, particularly, is being charged in this case as well because he was a part of Epstein's trafficking, sexual trafficking. There's a big fucking difference. So when he talks like, oh, you know, I know all of these people, I know all of this, he don't get no fucking pass, bitch. His puss ass was fucking with an underage girl. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? He acting like we love him because he know everybody on the list. Boy, fuck you. We don't give a fuck about you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You don't get no air to breathe, nigga. You die slow too, bitch. Your fuck ass was fucking with a young one. Fuck is you talking about and being trafficked? The fuck up for the niggas in the back that don't get what the fuck's going on here, nigga. He don't get no love just because he telling on Trump. He telling on Trump just so he can get a lighter sentence, a lighter date. But he don't even know. He telling on Trump and probably about to get a bullet to his fucking head. Let's keep going in this bitch. Fuck. Stupid nigga.
If you're alive or not as a client.
Stupid nigga.
It's illegal to do that. It's illegal. So the family of Epstein can come after this guy if he was to release that client attorney-client privilege information, right? And different information that he have received as far as being an attorney. Remember, he's an attorney, right? So I believe his story when he said he is bound. Here's the thing. He needs to find a way to get a judge to rule against that because morally, we need those answers because he knows who's on that list.
Right.
He says
he knows. I want to know the judge that's keeping him from talking.
On the list, and he says he knows who's on the list because he's seen the list. He said the list does exist, and the list is being suppressed.
Respect. Eugene Pruitt said it's amazing that the people are not blind anymore. Thank you, genius. Respectfully, that's what we doing with Dilla T. And here at No Filters. Hit that like button, family. Subscribe. We cooking in here.
The person he has to be speaking of for suppressing that list is you know who. You know who. Now let's say it again. And I trust him on this. Because why? He wouldn't come out here, put this out here, and say he wants that list to be released and say that it's suppressed unless he was telling the truth.
Right.
I totally believe him. He wouldn't get a whiff of this shit.
But he only doing it because he wants some time off.
And excuse me, to the person who said he's lying about being bound by confidentiality, no, he's not. When you represent, let me give you an example. When you're an attorney and you represent a client, he represents Epstein. So he saw all types of personal files from the government and different information.
He's seen everything. He's seen the worst.
It is illegal for him to release that information on his client because it's
Hold up, let's get right. Let's get right in this building. You already know, fam, in the building. Juan says, chill. G says, amen. Claudia says, people acting like Trump is the one person at the lists that were released in 2021. Von King says, he is white. Robert says, he damned either way. Ginger Joy says, what's your problem? Child of the Most High God. Answer says, love and light. Definitely understanding your anger, sir. Sean says, focus on putting up drywall. Shut the fuck up, Sean. You talking too much. Lori Ragnar says, 59 mil bought Diddy freedom. Rumor has it, you only need to buy one. Eugene said, it's amazing that the people are not blind anymore. Thank you, genius. Respect, Eugene. Mikey Z Mean says, Trump was peeing his pants over this. Now he acting like it never happened. Yeah, that's how they play it. The Reco says Trump is on the list. Vaughn says, say hi. Joshua says it's mega, but he need the list. I'm mega, but he need the list. Lori says we all want the truth. JC says I can't even trust Fox News anymore. That's real because they all tied in, JC. Juan Jasmine says, look, the people are waking up. That's real, family. Trumpish says Judge may be on the list too. That's real. American Dream says subscribe to what? The fuck you talking about, American Dream? What you say, Nick? You said subscribe to what? Who the fuck you talking to? Oh no, you just... It's Dilla T, it's No Filters, and it's family in here. And we all fam. Bitch, hit that like button, subscribe. We cooking in this bitch. That's who the fuck you subscribing to, American Dream. Watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. Because they gonna get on your ass. You better watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. You hear me? Don't ever ask me again what you subscribing to, boy. You inside this channel. You inside this house. You inside our house. You in our house. Don't ever ask again what you subscribing to. Our house, nigga. Watch your motherfucking mouth when you come in here. Fam gonna get him. Bored ass nigga. Let's go.
has something to do with his client. So any information he's privy to in that case, he cannot come back and say, hey man, I'm gonna convict you because it is just because I'm gonna do what's right. That's why that's how they protect clients with the attorney-client privilege. Right? That's why the attorney-client privilege is so important, because you have bad guys who they may tell their attorney, hey, look, this, and this, but their attorney can't turn around and use that information against them. Right? See, this guy's not going to say this because he's put his life on the line saying this. Why would he come out and say this knowing now that he's going to be the most smart man in the world? He ain't lying. I'll tell you, I don't care what you think about it.
Tell him, G-Ed, you in the house, fam. Get right, FAM in this motherfucker. Stop playing with us.
Tell you that right now. You understand? And he said he knows exactly who's know who that is. Donald J. Trump. And he's not doing it.
Oh, shit. So you got to understand something. The same person that's being accused can actually let all this shit go. So you got to understand something. Trump is in a position of power to be able to press a button and stop everything. But even in the same sense, he's even allowing this man to act like he's finna accuse him of a list that the FBI washed away. So the confusing part to you all that needs to be understood is that the game they're playing and how they play it in front of our faces. Because if Trump seems like he's concerned, then he may look guilty. But if he seems like he's saying, hey, drop the list, do this, show the world, I got nothing to hide. That's the situation. That's what he started with. And now they call this bluff. They call this bluff. They called his fucking bluff. Again, for the people in the back that don't get what the fuck is going on, Donald Trump and his campaign told the world to drop the Epstein list a long time ago. They gave him what he asked for and they dropped the list. And now the list don't even exist. Why? Because he's the fucking president of the United States. So the game they play with us is hey, let the people know he's not scared of anything, of any list, because he's not done anything wrong. Hit that like button, subscribe, family. We cooking. Trump and them had to choose or act like or show us he ain't guilty of shit. If he not guilty, he ain't gonna plead the fifth. Or if he not this, he ain't gonna do that. So it makes sense for him to say, drop whatever the fuck y'all want to drop, nigga, I'm here. What the fuck we doing? I'm in the highest office in the land. What can you do to me? For real. People be talking all that impeachment shit. People be talking all that when he was first in office and how he did this. Ain't nobody done nothing to Trump. They ain't been doing nothing but talking a bunch of shit. But ain't nobody did shit to Trump. The man just bombed another country without asking for permission, motherfuckers. Why the fuck we even care about this old-ass white boy talking about he finna tell on this man? I'll wait. And you know what's fucked up? Trump ain't no motherfucking gangster. Let me say that again for you dumb motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck going on here. Because see, fam know what the fuck going on here. FAM know what the fuck going on here. But for you dumb motherfuckers that don't, Trump ain't no gangster. Trump don't scare nobody, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? What? Trump ain't cut from that cloth, bitch. Stop sitting in here acting like Trump is a bully. He ain't nothing of nothing. He ain't been through shit. He ain't been through what we've been through, what I've been through. He don't even know what they look like, nigga. What? So when he out here making moves, he only making moves based off of how he's been making moves with his motherfucking real estate. And that's being aggressive as a salesman. As a salesman. When he talk like he's trying to sell something every motherfucking time. Have you ever thought about that? He ain't no gangster. But he's a salesman. So when he speak without no regard. And if you have the highest position and the highest office in the land, nobody has never spoken as a salesman. or as aggressive as a salesman is. But he ain't no motherfucking gangster. And you bitch ass niggas that think he a gangster, you soft as fuck. You medicated cotton, nigga. Because the only thing that he making some G shit on is the White House and the highest office in the land, the Oval. That's the only thing. The Oval Office ain't never had a salesman in there. The Oval Office ain't never had a G talking that G shit in there. A Oval Office ain't never had somebody running game in there. A Oval Office ain't never had nobody cuss to the media. So you got to understand, he's going to do all the above. But he ain't built like that, nigga. Just like Diddy. They try to get that man a RICO charge. But he ain't no gangster. He ain't from the streets. And he ain't no mobster, and he don't even know the mafia. And if he do, he ain't never done nothing himself. He ain't never put that work in himself. So don't sit on this motherfucking act like we worried about them type of niggas. Or we worried about some type of Donald Trump. We not. Donald Trump about to get buried. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? This old ass lawyer ain't giving a fuck about nobody. This old ass lawyer don't care about nobody. Let's go.
Point blank period. Point blank period.
Joining me now is a young man who dropped out of Harvard.
Man don't give a fuck. He about to bury Trump.
Which helps people.
There ain't no other way around it. If Donald Trump wanted to, he could declassify, like he said he would do, all those files. He could have Pash Patel declassify all those files and release them all unredacted with all the information. He ain't doing it. Why he ain't doing it? Go ask him. See, over here, you don't get no protection program over here on Ticket TV. You gonna get that smoke. Point blank period. You understand what I'm saying?
You gonna get that smoke?
Let's keep going now. This is not an opinion. This is a fact. I have seen. Remember, I was accused falsely on the Epstein, and ultimately, I was completely cleared.
This is the lawyer talking. Let's start it over. This the lawyer talking. Open your motherfucking ears. Hit that like button. Subscribe. You getting exclusive lawyer talk. Right now, let's go.
This is not an opinion. This is a fact. I have seen. Remember, I was accused falsely on the Epstein, and ultimately, I was completely cleared. The woman admitted that she may have mistook me for somebody else who withdrew all of her lawsuits. And so from day one, from the day I was accused, I said I want every document out because I knew every document would prove I was innocent. So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. But I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them. And that's wrong. Just out of curiosity, that name, are these politicians, business leaders, both? They're everything.
Oh, shit.
Let me tell you, a lot of them. Go ask him.
Let's start it over for the people in the back that can't hear. I need y'all to make sure y'all can hear it. Let's come close. Let's be real. Let's get right. Let's go.
Let's keep going now.
Let's go. Let me know.
This is not an opinion. This is a fact. I have seen. Remember, I was accused falsely on the Epstein, and ultimately, I was completely cleared. The woman admitted that she may have mistook me for somebody else who withdrew all of her lawsuits. And so from day one, from the day I was accused, I said I want every document out because I knew every document would prove I was innocent. So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. But I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them. And that's wrong. Just out of curiosity, that name, are these politicians, business leaders, both? They're everything. And let me tell you, a lot of them are, at least one of them is somebody who was accused. Others are accusers. And
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, puss ass nigga. Why? This is the nigga that's talking right now. He is the lawyer of Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein had a young girl that was under the age of 19 that he trafficked to people. And one of those people that he trafficked that girl to is this man right here, his lawyer. The same motherfucker that's talking about knowing people whose name is on the list of this man's list, Epstein, of an island that they was using and playing with kids on and doing the worst disgusting shit ever. I'll wait. So when you hear that stupid shit, don't sit in this motherfucker and act like it's all good and it's just regular information. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? He over here talking all that shit, but he was involved with the shit. Oh, he don't get no pass. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You want to expose everybody now, but you don't want to expose yourself? You know what's fucked up? He is looking at the fact that in his case of being exposed about sex trafficking and fucking with young girls and underage kids, the fact that he wasn't found guilty is why he feels like, oh, he's cleared of all things. Bitch, why the fuck is your name even tied in with young underage girls? You don't get no pass, nigga. Your name tied in, motherfucker. Fuck you don't understand about that. You don't get to be, your name don't get to be tied in with these people. Being bad, being wrong, being accused, being everything that they are. But then all of a sudden now you want to come out and say, hey, I'm going to snitch on Donald Trump. I'm going to speak on Donald Trump. And that's fine. And that's respect to do it. But bitch, you guilty too. Fuck you talking about pussy ass nigga. You don't come on this motherfucker and act like you got all this information. See, that's how them white folk be acting too. And that ain't all white folk. That ain't all white folk. See, this old white folk shit right here. See, that ain't all white folk. Just like it ain't all black folk. But we gonna be real here because this is Dilla and no filters. You got old white motherfuckers acting like that. Can do bad, do dirt, do worse shit. And sit there and say you gonna tell on the person that put you in position as if you gonna get off light. Nigga, you was a part of the shit too, stupid ass. You was a part of the shit too, disgusting man. Fuck is you talking about? Just because you running your mouth and snitching now, you think you finna get a light or something? Something gonna be light for you? There's nothing that's gonna be light for you. Nothing. Because I think his old ass think that he gonna get a pass in the community or something. Oh, nigga, you don't get no pass just because you snitching. See, where I come from, oh, that's 2 strikes against you. Oh, even 3. The fact that you snitching, that's 1. 2, you fucking with underage kids. Matter of fact, 1, you fucking with underage kids. 2, you sex trafficking people against their will when you can just get money on your own shit and get pussy. And then, you're lying. So don't sit in this motherfucker and act like that your ass wasn't a part of the pedophile shit. You accused for the same shit too, lawyer. We just want to know what the fuck you know, nigga. We want to know the list. We don't give a fuck about you, stupid ass boy. We don't give a fuck about this lawyer. Because this lawyer was fucking with underage girls. Fuck him too, nigga. And I want to hear somebody stand for him. He don't get no love. We just want to know the list, bitch. Let's keep going.
We want themselves a victim, we're not going to give any information about them. But they may not be victims. They may be perpetrators. So we don't have information about false accusers. And we know there have been many false accusers who have accused innocent people for money. And those records are being deliberately, willfully suppressed. And they shouldn't be suppressed. If the accusation is allowed out, so should the material that diminishes the credibility of the accused.
What?
We want total transparency on this. Every single document. No redaction. That's what I said from day one. I waive any of my rights to privacy. Anything there is about
Skate X, what's up, X? What's up, Skate X says, oh, the Solo Cup and the Sonic. What's up, Gen X? You already know we in here, fam.
But I was falsely accused, and I was.
I don't want him to keep saying he was.
I need politicians.
This was making me mad about this bitch ass nigga talking about he was falsely accused. Why the fuck is your name even coming up in this shit? Why the fuck is your name even coming up in this shit? It ain't about no falsely accused, bitch. Why the fuck is your name is even coming up in this shit?
Business leaders, both, they're everything. And look, let me tell you, a lot of them.
Hold up, hit that like button, family, subscribe. We cooking in this motherfucker. You know we need to know what's going on. This the lawyer of Jeffrey Epstein, who was accused of fucking with a young age girl. And he think he's cleared about it because he's snitching on Trump. And the list that Trump and the FBI says don't exist no more, but it does. And it's ever so real. Let's keep going.
At least one of them is somebody who was accused. Others are accusers. And the judges have said, if somebody calls themselves a victim, we're not going to give any information about them. But they may not be victims. They may be perpetrators. So we don't have information about false accusers. And we know there have been many false accusers.
Hit that like button, family. Subscribe. We cooking. What's up, fam? Support. We popping.
Willfully suppressed. And they shouldn't be suppressed. If the accusation is allowed out, I'm suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and case. Go ahead. There ain't no other way around it. If Donald Trump wanted to, he could declassify, like he said he would do, all those files. He could have Pass Patel declassify all those files and release them all unredacted with all the information. He ain't doing it. Why he ain't doing it? Go ask him. See, over here, you don't get no protection program over here on Ticket TV. You gonna get that smoke.
You gonna get that smoke, nigga. You don't get none of that over here with Dilla T and no filters.
This is not an opinion. This is a fact. I have seen. Remember, I was accused falsely, and they have seen. And ultimately, I was completely cleared. The woman admitted that she may have mistook me for somebody else and withdrew all of her lawsuits. And so from day one, from the day I was accused, I said I want every document out because I knew every document would prove I was innocent. So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But I'm bound by confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. But I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them. And that's wrong. Just out of curiosity, that name, are these politicians, business leaders, both? They're everything. And look, let me tell you, a lot of them are, at least one of them is somebody who was accused. Others are accusers. And the judges have said, if somebody calls themselves a victim.
What's up, Alfred, all the way from Australia, my dog? How you doing, family? You already know, like and subscribe. You already fam. We in here.
About false accusers. And we know there have been many false accusers who have accused innocent people for money. And those records are being deliberately, willfully suppressed. And they shouldn't be suppressed. If the accusation is allowed out, so should the material that diminishes the credibility of the accuser. We want total transparency on this. Every single document. No redaction. That's what I said from day one. I waive any of my rights to privacy.
the fuck up, lawyer. Running your goddamn mouth, stupid ass boy. How the fuck you talking about you were falsely accused with documents? How the fuck can you even show through documents that you was not even accused of fucking with a young underage girl that was passed to you to your house through Jeffrey Epstein? Shut the fuck up, nigga. There's nothing in you that can choose or even prove that you were falsely accused through documents. What you gonna show? Text message? What you gonna show? What you gonna show? What the fuck can you show, motherfucker, to tell me that you falsely accused through documents of a motherfucker saying? Let me tell you something, man. If a woman is sexually harassed by you or touched by you or said something by you, she can just say what you did, when you did it, and how you did it, and the way you did it in. You can't say those are false documents. There's no document that can be false stated from that. This is going off her brain and what she says, from what she recollect. So when you talking about this man talking about this underage girl talking about he was falsely accused, but these other people are accusers, and the people that's being accused are the same people, or not the same, or the accusers, and he knows the people that, like, as if he want to expose them so he can get people off of him. See, he don't even know what he just did, family. You understand, fam? F-A-M in this motherfucker now. You understand, fam? He don't even know what he just did with his stupid old ass. He just exposed himself. Talking about he ain't worried about this. But why your name in the same motherfucking sentence as sexual harassment? Shut the fuck up, stupid ass, old ass nigga.
See, and the fact that he wants those documents released, the fact that he's speaking on this, the fact that he's being so adamant about this shows me and makes me think he's telling the truth. He has no reason to come out here and lie. Why would he come out here, push for it to be out here and put a target on his back? Because now everybody knows he knows the names.
Let's get right, let's get right, let's get right, let's get right. Tim Cannon in his bitch. Flashy Static in this flat flushing Static in the building. You already know it. Flushing Static in the building. Lee Craig in the building. Child of the Most High God in the ass in the building. Nene Love Savvy TV in the building. Pressy Valentine in the building. Smell Water in the building. Green Screen Kid in the building. Wine Jasmine in the building. Brown Sugar in the building. You already know it. Flushing Static in the building. Eyes in the building. Let's keep going, family, for the niggas in the back that don't get it.
Him out. How can he cover himself up if he wants all the documents released from the first time? If he was trying to protect himself or cover himself, he wouldn't say a word. It'd be nothing to talk about. He'd just be quiet and go sit in the corner somewhere, wouldn't say nothing, and let it all boil over.
Right.
Nope. I believe him. See, you have to be a great judge of people and judge from the people. You have to weigh certain situations. Why in the blue hell would this man put his life in danger, come out here and say he knows all those names that are on that list?
Hit that like button, family. Subscribe. We cooking. Let's get right in here. Super chats in the building. Let's go.
Why would he then come out and say, nah, there is more to see. I've seen him. It does exist. And I know exactly who's suppressing him and who's hiding him. Why would he say that if he's lying? I believe him. 100% I believe him. He has no reason to come out here and put his life in danger and lie. And I also believe him because he's a lawyer. So when he says that he's bound by attorney-client privileges and by judges' ruling, he's not lying. These are facts.
Why in the blue hell?
He's been in that circle. He was Epstein's lawyer. Listen, it doesn't matter if your client dies or not. You're still bound to that confidentiality. You're still bound to it.
Oh shit, see, I ain't know that. Let's get right. Let's get right in this motherfucker. Hit that like button, subscribe, family. We still cooking. I didn't know that you were still bound to confidentiality agreement with your lawyer if you die. Let's get right so you understand what's going on, family. If you have a lawyer for a situation and you die, your lawyer that you appointed for that situation specifically has to still keep the confidentiality agreement abroad. That's crazy work. Don't sit in this motherfucker and act like that ain't. You died, nigga, and the lawyer gotta keep your motherfucking information confidential still, even though you could be the worst nigga in the world and killed families, killed worse people, everything. The law is so retarded. What? It wouldn't even matter is what he's telling me right now. At all. That's crazy. How the fuck would that even matter? Let's go.
Let me give you an example. It's the same thing with the lawyers of any client they had that passed away. Private information inside of that case that wasn't made public is attorney-client privilege information. Doesn't mean that when he dies, you can go tell everybody what's going on. That's not how the law works.
No, that ain't how the law work. You can't tell nobody shit.
That's not how the law works. And you can think whatever you want to think of him. Here's what makes him credible. First of all, he was in that circle. Second of all, he represents Jeffrey Epstein. So he's seen a lot of things that was in that circle. Think about what I just said to y'all. Fourth of all, he has nothing to gain by coming out here saying he knows who's on that list. That puts a target on this guy.
No, we know that he ain't got shit to gain. But we know he got everything to lose. Why? Because why? He's speaking about people that can kill him. Let's just be real, fam. We ain't got to sugarcoat shit here. Fuck that. There's no filters, nigga, with Dilla T. This man can lose everything. Why? Because he's speaking about people in higher places and high positions that's not gonna let his old ass keep them out of their position, or keep them from getting money that they already looked at and appointed to be in that position that they're in now, right now. There's no way you finna tell me that this old ass man is finna bury all these people. You think they finna let that happen? No. The fuck are we talking about? You can look at the movies. You can look at the sitcoms. You can look at the TV shows and know that that's not finna happen, fam. You think Trump, you think everybody on the list, half of them people is younger than this old motherfucker. You think they finna let him bury them? What? You gotta be out your fucking mind to think he finna bury the whole motherfucking Trump organization. He finna bury everybody that's on Epstein fucking list. And he talking consistent as if he ain't worried about nobody or nothing. Boy, you better wake the fuck up today. You understand me? Hit that like button, family. Subscribe right now. We ain't playing with niggas. We cooking in this bitch. This man is about to lose his life. That is exactly what the fuck I'm opening my eyes to. Hit that like button right now. Subscribe, family. We cooking. This man is about to play. He been playing with his life. Why? Because he's already been charged about dealing with young fucking girls. He's already been accused. So if you think about it in your right mind, he coming out talking everybody else's business to lighten his load for his own business. So everybody can say, hey, all of these other people really fucked up and you can just ignore him. No, nigga, you don't get to be ignored. He don't get to be ignored. He was one of the first. This Jeffrey Epstein, dealing with young girls, raping and trafficking them to other people. And then he's the lawyer. And he's sending girls to this man. Look at his old ass. You don't think he telling this man, oh yeah, send her to me? You don't think he telling him he agree with that shit? The fuck is wrong with y'all? That's your daughter. That's your little cousin. That's the next door neighbor kids. That's people you've been knowing all your life. That's they kids. If it don't affect you directly, it affects you surroundingly. It definitely affects you surround. It don't have to directly touch you, but it will touch you if it directly got something to do with somebody you give a fuck about. Don't sit in this motherfucker and keep acting like you don't give a fuck. This your fucking president being charged by 2 slime balls because he was kicking it with them back then and now. This man is dead and gone, and this man is life on the line with a countdown because he want to expose who? Your president, Donald Trump. Your president, yeah, you. Your president, Donald Trump, motherfucker. That's what that is. Hit that like button, family. Subscribe. We cooking in this bitch. We ain't playing. Let's keep going.
Because if he does know, which he has no reason to lie about knowing, all the names that's on that list, he said he's seen the list, which I believe he was Jeffrey Epstein's attorney. I definitely believe him. 1,000% believe him. 1,000% believe him. And when he says that, man, he knows why.
Smell Water got the list of Epstein list. Shout out to you to Smell Water.
There ain't nothing else to see here. And he's telling you, no, they're suppressing records. And I want them to release all the records. Not me. I want them to release all the records. That's what he says. Regardless of what you think about him.
Booyah, fam.
You ain't hearing the DOJ and the FBI them saying to do that no more. They out here telling y'all that the records are suppressed. This guy's telling you, no, I saw it. I know who's on
That's real, Nene. Love all of that. You already know it's your boy Dilla T. Is no filters, emotions. High up and down. They try to bury a nigga, but we heard. You can't hold me, nigga. It's Dilla T. No filters. We fam in this bitch. Hit that like button, subscribe. FAM right now if you fam.
that can be put in place
The fuck?
where, you know, he can reveal that. Right? Think about what I just said. Listen, and I'm 1,000% believe him. 1,000% believe him. And when he says that, man, he knows why those records are being suppressed. When everybody's telling y'all that, nah, there ain't nothing else to see here. And he's telling you, nah, they're suppressing records. And I want them to release all the records. Not me. I want them to release all the records. That's what he said.
Playing with they motherfucking ass.
Regardless of what you think.
Release all that shit.
Guess who you not hearing say or do that? You ain't hearing the DOJ and the FBI them saying to do that no more. They out here telling y'all that the records are suppressed. This guy.
It's all good, child of the Most High God. I appreciate your family liking, loving, subscribing to the channel. Make sure you never miss an episode. It's love.
Can get a hold. They can get a situation where they can rule that if he releases the names he knows, it won't. It can't be used against him. I hope that there's a ruling that can be put in place to where, you know, he can reveal that. Right? Think about what I just said. Listen, and I want y'all to understand this. He has no reason to come out here right now.
Shout out, child of the Most High God. I appreciate you, brother. Respect.
Just been quiet, sat in the corner somewhere, and let this blow over. Straight up. Straight up. And somebody says, why he didn't say that in the past 6 years? That's because wasn't nobody running around here saying it wasn't a list. Sir?
Right.
Now that Donald J. Trump is in office, his whole team is out here saying, oh, no, there ain't no more to see here. Ain't no client list. There ain't no more to see here. Closed investigation. There's nothing else to see here, y'all. Goodbye. Why are we still talking about this guy?
This is SanDisk's newly launched high-speed portable hard drive.
Oh, my bad, child of the Most High God. Shout out to the sister, the brother, respectfully. That's real. That's what we doing.
So now that they're saying that, he's saying, nah, they're lying. I'm telling you right now, they need to release all the names. This is not an opinion, this is a fact. I have seen, remember, I was accused falsely, and they have seen.
That's real. That's real. It's all love, family. You already know. Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. It's your boy Dilla T. No filters. We in here. Hit that like button, subscribe. We cooking.
So now that they're saying that, he's saying, nah, they're lying. I'm telling you right now, they need to release all the names. This is our lawsuit. And so from day one, from the day I was accused, I said I want every document. You need to release all the names.
You heard this bitch ass nigga, listen to this.
This is not an opinion, this is a fact. I have seen, remember, I was accused falsely and I've seen, and ultimately I was completely cleared. The woman admitted that she may have mistook me for somebody else and withdrew all of her lawsuits.
The woman had admitted that she had took him for somebody else. You don't think they tapped into her and threatened her that they was gonna change her life? Bitch, stop playing with me. Hit that like button right now, subscribe, nigga. We cooking! This man gonna say that he was falsely accused and that the woman had mistaken him for somebody else. She wasn't no woman, nigga. She was an underage girl. Y'all threatened her. Y'all made her feel like y'all could fuck her life up, nigga. You don't think no young motherfucker like that gonna be alright and be like, oh, I'ma just accuse him because he ain't on shit. This a young girl. She knows everything that happened from A to Z. So they clearly had to tap in and fuck with her on some threats, money, whatever. For her to say that that lawyer didn't have nothing to do with that shit. That is the realest thing ever. We need to know what's going on with family in the building. You already know what we doing. Let's go, Theo Sacco 69, back like it never left. What's up, Shalom, fam? You already know Adolf says Alan Destructy. Joe Perry says leaving in a construction site. Nene says Shalom. That's real, fam. Child of the Most High God, love is the answer. Says I'll be here, brother. Respect. I appreciate your family. Adolf Maddox says Alan Doski's Jeffrey Lawyers says there's a list. It is. James Smith says Jesus is coming 2060 to cleanse the earth. That's real. Child of the Most High God, love his answer says, yes, Albra, I did. Jimmy Spade says Trump for life. Nene says, Nene Savvy TV says Jesus need to come tomorrow. That's real. Child of the Most High God says, I'm your sister, bro. That's real, family. Nene Love says, sis, where have you been? That's real. Child of the Most High says, still all love. Child of the Most High says, no worries, my love. That's real. Prim Rose says, beginning with Heidi Flace. The list never surfaced. Diddy, no list. Weinstein, no list. Epstein, no list. Never gonna be a list. That's real. Smellwater says, I think we should not lose track of things while following Epstein. Don't be distracted, fam. That's real. The gift dies hard says, only somebody with something to hide would say something like that. Trump's talking out of both sides of his face. That's real. Child of the Most High says, my masculine is turned on this kind of stuff. That's real. Janice says, and it's a shame of all the black people that was there. Smellwater says he is not part of it. Corbin says Trump. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. Smellwater says pay off. Valerie says, what's up, families? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We cooking in here. Let's get right. Child of the Most High says, I haven't seen the back distracted. Nene Love says, we love how you engage with the audience. It's all love, family. You know it. Nene Love, Savvy TV. Get right. Tap in. Let's get right. Make sure we hit that like button, subscribe. We in here. Let's get right. Smellwater says, a 2Z got millions. That's real. Child of the Most High says, absolutely, Nene, we in the building. Let's get right. Let's keep going for the niggas in the back that don't understand because they get high as a motherfucker. Let's ride.
And so from day one, from the day I was accused, I said I want every document out because I knew every document would prove I was innocent. So let me tell you, I know for a fact documents are being suppressed. And they're being suppressed to protect individuals. I know the names of the individuals. I know why they're being suppressed. I know who's suppressing them. But
what?
By confidentiality from a judge and cases, and I can't disclose what I know. But I hand to God, I know the names of people whose files are being suppressed in order to protect them. And that's wrong. Just out of curiosity, that name, are these politicians, business leaders, both? They're everything. Everything. It's over, y'all. And this is the reason why everybody call my channel, why you don't vote? You need to vote, man.
No, fuck all of that. Nobody give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, this man just said he know politicians, people in high places, business people, people that's in positions that we've never been in our lives. Billionaires, trillionaires, everybody's got power. It's the fact that the power has taken over everything. It's the fact that this man is telling us that he's scared, but at the same time, he was doing the same shit they did. So he don't get no motherfucking pass. He's just over here telling us that it ain't your regular people. It's everybody that's been involved. Everybody that's been doing their thing. Everybody that understand what's going on. And now he over here acting like he's scared and don't give a fuck about Trump even knowing anything. He about to snitch on Trump. He going public about Trump as if Trump and them is finna allow that to happen. Type in this motherfucker if you even think Trump about to let that shit happen. This man is the president of the United States. You think he finna let this old motherfucker tell on him and what he did 90 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago? I want to know what you all think in the comments. Is it really real or is it ain't? Is Donald Trump really buried or is he really okay? Is he really guilty or is he really safe? I need to know what the level is. As always, family, you already know you tuned in with your boy, Dilla Teeth. And this is No Filters. Good night, family. Be safe.